Hi everyone! Today we're going to be talking about all things testosterone and men's health. Over the past few decades, we've noticed that men's level of testosterone have been plummeting. Now, some may assume that this is just part of the natural aging process, but what is striking is that these levels are declining in all age groups, meaning this has nothing to do with aging at all. In fact, in healthy males, they should only really experience a 1% drop in their testosterone levels every year after the age of 30. This is why men like Mick Jagger and Robert De Niro can still be fathers past the age of 65. Now, why are we concerned about low levels of testosterone? Similar to what I have alluded in all my female health videos, our body always wants to maintain homeostasis. And so when things are kind of tipped off balance, it's never really a good thing. Our bodies are very resilient, but they're not invincible. To explain this further, I'm going to show you a diagram taken out of the Journal of Andrology. In this diagram, it shows the vicious and perpetual cycle of low testosterone. Excuse my frank language, but basically, the fatter you get, the lower your levels of testosterone. The lower levels of testosterone, the harder it is for you to lose weight because of things like muscle wasting, fatigue, and insulin resistance. So does this mean we should just raise our hands and give up? Absolutely not. Why else would I be creating this video for you right now? Based on current literature, it suggests that the two of the most probable causes of low levels of testosterone are, number one, environmental exposure to endocrine disruptors. Chemicals such as pesticides, phthalates, and BPA in plastics also affect women's health. It's important for us to take into consideration the type of personal care products we use and to make sure we're doing a good job of washing our fresh produce and examining the type of packaging we purchase and store our food in. Number two is lifestyle habits that promote weight gain. This encompasses everything from poor dietary choices to lack of sleep to chronically high levels of stress and lastly, lack of exercise. Now, remember the vicious cycles shown earlier. The goal here is to prevent weight gain from happening altogether. These two factors may not seem so surprising for a lot of you, but how do we actually go about to address these in our everyday lifestyle choices? The aim of this video today is for you to walk away with one actionable item. Now, without having done a thorough assessment with you, I'm going to give you 3 general recommendations that you can start doing today. If you need a more detailed plan, I would recommend either booking a one-on-one consult with myself or another trusted health professional. My first recommendation is to choose a diet that includes foods that are low on the glycemic index scale. This means limiting any fast digesting carbohydrates. Now, I never said eliminate, rather limit. Why? Because these foods are designed by food scientists whose aim is to create foods that will leave you wanting more and more. The scary part is they are as addictive as cocaine, but masked in a form that is so innocent and pervasive. My second recommendation is to eat a diet rich in vitamin D and zinc to support your own bodily production of testosterone. I've already done a previous video on vitamin D, so definitely check that out. But for most people, supplementation is probably the best bet. As for zinc, because your body can't store it, we do need to eat foods rich in zinc every day. Think oysters and other shellfish and seafood, beans and legumes, nuts and seeds, wild rice, as well as beef and pork. The third recommendation is to lift some damn weights. Be creative now. Piggyback your child, carry gallons of water up the stairs, do some squats with a bag of rice, do some pull-ups on the monkey bars, or simply invest in a barbell. The best part about resistance training is that it creates a positive feedback loop. After your training session, you actually boost testosterone levels naturally. More testosterone means more muscle means greater metabolic rate. Greater metabolic rate means less chance of gaining weight. Now, if you're a guy and you're really looking to take it up a notch, I would recommend doing your resistance training later in the day, since in the morning, your body will naturally have higher levels of testosterone. This means as the day progresses, your testosterone declines. And so if you have an additional temporary spike in testosterone, you'll have better muscle growth signals. All right, and there you have it. Aim to eat a diet that's low on the glycemic index scale, one that's rich in vitamin D and zinc, and incorporate resistance training on the daily. Now, I want to know what actionable item you're going to take today. Perhaps it's swapping your bowl of Cheerios in the morning for a black bean burrito. Or maybe you're going to place an order on Amazon for your own pull-up bar at home so you can do as many as you can every time you spot your pull-up bar. Well, thanks for watching, and until next time, relish every bite.